Hello, welcome. This is Tony Burris calling you. Checking in from over here in Okinawa, Japan. The title of this my share is about dynamic laws of prosperity, a book by Catherine Pondit, and I'm just sharing with people. You can go and read it for yourself. I'm just sharing my experience with it and what I learned from it, and I hope it'll enlighten you on some stuff too. But today we're going to take a little bit turn for something different. I was studying the other day. I am also doing I'm reading and I'm earning a bachelor's in life coaching and metaphysics, something that I've been real passionate about. And just so you know, I started on this personal development journey in 2010, and I got inspired by some pretty cool people. And it was a little program that came to my house one day called Touchstone Success Network. Now, before that, it was Tom Danley's Message of the Month, and then Touchstone took over after that. And if my Touchstone family ever gets this, you guys still rocking. That's what's making me possible. God's blessing and just having the right support with some amazing people in my life. Some of them are no longer here, but they've influenced my life tremendously, and I want to thank each and every one of them. And God bless you. Once again, this is Tony Burris, and I hail out of Okinawa, Japan. I thank God for my wife and family who supports me. I learned some stuff. I keep learning new things about myself as I'm on this personal development journey. I recently launched my ebook on Amazon, so that's been a tremendous blessing as well. And maybe if you get a chance, you can reach out to me and I'll share the link with you. But today, we're going to talk about this message that I got from doing one of my studies, and it was a study on manifestation. And that's what we are. We're manifestors. We're created in an image of from a God, if you will, a power that's greater than myself, and He allowed me to He allowed me to be here, and I'm just sharing my experience of where I'm at with it, and I'm hoping and really praying that you'll join along with that if you're ready, and if you see it like that. I do understand everything is not for everybody, and people have their own choices on what and why and who they believe, and that's cool with me. And thank you if you stop by today and you want to check it out, you want to share it. Thank you. So, but back to this passage I was reading in this manifestation out of University of Metaphysics Science, and it's a particular chapter. But anyway, I read this passage, and I'm gonna share something with you. And what it specifically said is, money has the highest negative vibration in every language. Money, highly charged with beliefs of struggle. These beliefs are learned before we were born, and vibrations can be absorbed from the parents even when the child is in the womb. We may feel anxiety around this word and develop limiting beliefs that keep us in the pattern of not attracting abundance. And I read that and I said, wow. And I thought about that, and like, money cannot make you happy. Money can't, change your life. If there's one of those situations that money can fix it, money cannot fix everything, but it sure makes the things we can fix a lot easier to fix. I'll say that. And so as we move forward and we trust the process and we grow through our experiences, I wanted to share about my experiences and why that passage just touched me from the inside out, because currently what I am working on is just continuing to reinvent my life. And I'm learning as I've gotten older that, you should never stop growing. You should never stop reaching for your dreams and aspiration. And the reason you want to do that, because it gives you motivation to get up and get going in a minute. I can have motivation for my wife, my family, my friends, my fellowship that I'm a part of, my church, anybody on this planet. But if I don't have motivation from within, how's that going to show from without? which means if I don't have the internal motivation, how am I going to have the external results based on that motivation? And I've been working on developing this business, and well, I've had 2 websites. They're, I'm happy with what I see when I click on the link, and one is at www.allthoughtsmatter.com, and the other one is www.noriskbusinessplan.com. Either one of them, and if you get a chance, you can go take a look. If not, I appreciate you stopping by to do this. So back to this passage that I read, and I thought how true it is, and how the word money, it has a lot of different vibrations, and it really does. And like, if you think about, what we do in the United States, or what we do in life in general, you start working some of us have started working when we're 12 or 13 years old, and we haven't stopped until we're 60 plus. And that's a long time. That's better part of 50 years consecutively doing, if God blesses you to live that long, to be able to provide a particular service and get paid for it. And so when you think about money, and as we go through life, money is a result. Money is not a cause. Money, it doesn't cause me to have problems because of its lack. What causes me problems is not the lack, it's the vibration that I attach to getting money, or having money, or lack thereof. And so as I read that, and it was like, wow. And for me, and where I'm at in life right now, I'm retired. I do, I'm able to do it. I have some resources, so I don't have to really, quote unquote, worry about money, because there's some, some cash flow, some positive cash flow coming in. Thank you, God, for that. And that's come from working for 50 years. So thank God for that. And I'm at the retirement age, so that's what's going on with that. But the fact that, I'm creating this business, and I want to help people, and I want to help them in a capacity that they can, you can learn about yourself, and you can grow through anything. And what happens for many of us, we lack the tools or the skills to survive our emotions long enough so we can get through any situation. So as I sit here before you on today, this is Good Friday, where we're at. We're over in Japan, and it's nice and sunny outside. But, the reality is that, we need money to be able to survive in this economy. And I don't want to talk about, oh yeah, I'm just talking about money. It's not about the money. It's the learning and teaching the vibration, and to learn the fact that put money in its place. Money is not a cause. Money is a result. So when I go to work, I get the result on Friday. When I when I go to a job, I get the result at the end of the week. When I go to the job, I get a result of being able to retire when I've gotten older, and it's time to leave it to, let's say, our younger people, and be able to, carry the torch on, because prayerfully and hopefully they'll get to the point where they can retire, and they can say, hey, now bring in the next crew, and we'll keep this thing going. We'll keep things cycling right through. So, but after reading that, it was like, wow, man, what an awakening that, because of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. And it's a day at a time process in creating this business, and having these websites due to, keeping in touch with people, and having an online presence has been a real joy and a real blessing to be able to be a part of that. But what had happened with my own perspective was that I was attaching a negative vibration to it, because at the end of each month, I'm looking back over my track record, and I'm not showing the results I would like to show with the business. But like, the effort is there. And so when you put in the effort, you're looking for the result. And like, again, going back to a paradigm shift, because when I go to work and I change and I trade my time for money, I know at the end of the week, or 2 weeks, or end of the month, there's something to show for it. And so for this particular scenario, and what I'm going through, and how I'm working forward to that, is that it's not showing in a rate that I would quote unquote be like, wow, this is this is game changing here, and it's been game changing. But like when I equate my efforts and my work into a dollar amount or into a particular result that's tangible, money, then I have taken away from what I feel my purpose should be, and that's to help as many people as possible who want to help themselves and leave the world better than how I found it. And the only way I can do that is to trust the God that I serve, and trust my motivation in what I'm doing. Because if my motivation in what I'm doing is to help serve others, then why am I worried about the result? I should be more focused on the cause. And so the cause of my blessings and what I've been able to fortunately get to is because of is just God Almighty Himself. I don't know how else to say it. If that should bother you in any capacity, if you checking this out, that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their own beliefs and how they do stuff, and I respect that. But as I'm moving forward on this journey of self-discovery and watching people, like some phenomenal people. One of my business partners kind of got me to watch him is Myron Golden. I'm just impressed that I said, wow, I see a little bit of me in Myron. He may not see a little, I not feel the same way, but the dude is doing the thing, man. He's awesome. And like, there's a lot of awesome people. There's, Tony Robbins, and it's just so many people, Grant Cardone, and those are the ones that come to mind. It's not that they, I can't think of everybody, Esther Esther Hicks and her. It's just so many people. Mel Robb, so many people. I don't want to start naming them. And even Brendan Burchard is another. I mean, it's so many people. And even Angela Benzant. She's. When I see these people, I say, "Wow, man!" I said, "Man, I wonder, can I do that?" And yes, I can. I have a story. I have something to share and leave. And as I get older and I understand that, one day, my story is going to end. Let's say that. But like once it ends, hopefully these videos or what I'm doing today will go forward and be a blessing in somebody's life and understand what's going on and how to approach things. Because when I get in my spirit or get in my mind or get in my heart about a particular result of anything, and I forget the cause or why am I doing this, then I have really reversed the process. And I want the results before I've done the work. That's what that amounts to. That amounts to being impatient. That amounts to me not trusting the process. That amounts to me not being in a place of humility and service, especially for others and then myself. And as I end this call or in this share, I just want to tell any and everybody, whoever you are, live your dreams, be the best person you can possibly be. All things are possible for those who believe it. If you're willing to do the work, you can change the world. But I start changing the world by changing myself first. And it's amazing as I change how I look at things. As I change how I look at things, the things I look at change. So it's always about my thinking. It's always about what am I bringing to the table. It's all about, am I still teachable? It's all about serving others. And if you serve others, and like Zig Ziglar say, if you have enough people get what they want, you can maybe one day get what you want, and that's important. But there's always more work to be done. And as they say biblically, it's the harvest is plenty, but the laborers are few. And I consider anybody that's willing to do something outside of their comfort zone, learn a new technique, come on here and do this. This is totally new for me. And I'm hoping to get better at doing this, but I'm going to keep practicing. And I believe in practice. Practice does make better, but perfect practice makes the best. And the reason why I'm sharing that is I learned to play baseball as a child, but no one told me how to hold the bat. So I'm just picturing, I'm just doing what everybody says. I grab a bat and I hit, grab a bat and I hit. was like, wow, man, I'm pretty strong. But then I learned out later on as I continue to grow and play little sports here and there. I was batting cross-handed, so I learned that it's important to learn what you're doing from someone who knows what they're doing, because you'll learn and you can practice, but it's not the right practice. If I practice bad habits, I'm going to keep practicing. I'm going to get results, but they might not be as good as if I had learned them the right way. So with that, it's such a blessing to be here and to share with you today. And I hope, and I really, really hope that you become and you are the person that you always dreamed of. If you're not, please be yourself, because everybody else is taken. Bye for now, and God bless.